gotta see things. See new faces and brand new things. Gotta go places and do things. Maybe to forget it.
Sunny Beach and Nesebar are on the coast of the Black Sea. They're very close to Varna, if you've seen our last video. Probably about an hour by bus from Varna, maybe 5 or 6 hours by bus from the capital of Sofia. This video is about two different places, but really it's one destination. The first place is Sunny Beach, seen here. And the second place is Nesebar, very, very close. As you can see on this map, Sunny Beach is just north of Nesebar. So I don't really know why the name of this place is in English and not in Bulgarian, but as you can see here, there is a lot of sun and a lot of beach. The weather in Sunny Beach is amazing, as you could probably guess. Very hot, the sun's out all the time, the water feels amazing, not too cold. Like in Varna, there are several nude beaches here. There's a lot of water sports, jet skis, those inflatable things that get pulled behind really fast boats. There's the parasailing, and everything's at a very reasonable price. There's some really good beachside restaurants and bars. And I know this isn't unique to Sunny Beach, but it's the first and only place that we've ever done the fish treatment, where they eat the dead skin off your feet. It feels really weird. It's fun though. Just behind the beach at Sunny Beach, there's a lot of kind of a carnival type of atmosphere, a lot of like rides, kind of state fair things that you might see back in the US or the UK. So there's a lot of things to do here if you bring your family. So now we're going to talk about Nesebar. Nesebar is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and like a lot of places in Bulgaria, it's one of the oldest continuously habitated cities in all of Europe. As you can see here, it's basically an island connected to the mainland by an isthmus. Isthmus? I hate that word, but it's almost an island, but there's a land bridge. There's a lot of cool old-fashioned architecture, the dark wood houses and buildings, and the old brick and stone buildings from past civilizations like the Greeks, the Romans, the Byzantines, the Thracians. There's a great selection of restaurants right by the sea, overlooking the Black Sea. A little pricey, but they're definitely delicious and they're worth it. Old Nesebar has its own beaches as well. And since it's Bulgaria, you have to go shopping for rose products.
There are a lot of cosmetic products made from roses, like this, and it's very cheap. You have to buy this if you visit Bulgaria.
As you walk around Old Nesebar, you can see a lot of old ruins. Some of the shops and restaurants even implement them in their structure. Nesebar is also home to 40 churches. That's 40. I don't know why they felt they needed that many for such a tiny space, but there's plenty of churches. And it's just as beautiful at night as it is during the day. Nesebar's South Beach is a little bit closer to Old Nesebar than Sunny Beach is, and the beaches there are just as amazing. Okay, on the map here, the red dot is the Tourist Information Center, and I just wanted to show you where it is on the map to kind of orient you, because it's a good place to get information if you're a tourist. So it's on that main street that leads through Nesebar. It's called here Han Kroom. It is the main street that goes to the land bridge over into Old Nesebar, and you can see here's what it looks like right here.
What's your overall opinion about this place?
Sunny Beach Nesebar is a great combination of awesome sunny beach with a lot of history and culture that can be found in Nesebar.
How much time would you recommend spending here?
Probably you're good with 3 or 4 days between the two. Let's say, 2 or 3 days on the beach and then a day to come explore Nesebar.
How are the people?
Everybody's super nice and friendly for the most part. We've seen some disgruntled taxi drivers, restaurant waiters. I think for the most part, yeah, the people here are pretty friendly. They're pretty nice.
Is it safe and clean?
It's definitely safe, definitely clean. Our Airbnb host warned us about maybe taking care of our valuables on the beach. Obviously, it's good advice wherever you are in the world. But for the most part, we've felt very safe here, and it's very clean.
Yeah. How is traffic and public transportation?
Public transportation is really good. Everything in Sunny Beach can be walked to, basically. Everything of interest, at least. And then to come from Sunny Beach to Nesebar, there's public buses that were 2 lev per person at the time that we came here. Yeah, pretty cheap, and they're pretty regular. Very comfortable. It takes about 10 minutes to get from from Sunny Beach to Nesebar.
Yeah. Do they accept credit cards?
Yeah. Pretty much everywhere here accepts credit cards. There's always that 1 or 2 places that we've come across that only take cash, but for the most part, you're good with your credit card for sure.
What are some day trips you can take from here? You can visit Nesebar and Sunny Beach. It's like the same place, but both are so beautiful. So that is the only. We don't know if there are more places, but.
Yeah, that you would go from here. Like Nesebar is like a day trip from Sunny Beach, right? So, yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah. What are some negative things about this place?
It's got kind of a tacky, I don't know, a little bit of a Jersey Shore thing going on for the young, early 20s, strictly party crowd, I guess. A lot of those shirt stands, a lot of kind of just tacky shirt stands along the beach. But it's cool. I mean, it's definitely, it's not bad necessarily. It's just kind of funny to see.
Yeah, it's different for us, but it's normal, I think. It's normal for this part of Europe.
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot. There's a lot of, and I'm not saying that this is a bad point, even though we're in the bad points section, but there's definitely a lot of foreigners that come here. You'll hear a lot of English. And we'll get to that in a moment. It's a lot of families as well, but then there's also that younger, early 20s, stag do crowd that's here to get really wild for really cheap, coming from Western Europe and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, can you drink water from the tap?
Yes, we've been drinking water from the tap this whole time.
Yeah.
Not many public fountains, though.
No.
So you'll have to buy bottled water, I guess.
Yeah. Where is the best place to stay in the city?
Yeah.
Close to the beach. You just want to get up and go to the beach.
There's a ton of resorts, like if you're into resorts. If you want to come here with your family, there's a ton of all-inclusive resorts along the beach. So that's a cool thing. That might be, going back to the negative points, that might actually be like a negative point, that there's so many like resorts. It's such a touristy area.
Yeah.
That's kind of negative. I don't know. For some people, that might be a negative thing.
And this is the last question. What languages are useful?
Very good. Obviously, Bulgarian, English, like I said. Yeah. There's a big British expat community here, so I think there's a lot of English being spoken even by the natives. A lot of people seem to speak German and Russian as well. Right. That's it.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And like.
Bye.
Bye-bye.